What is up, guys? S1DD3RS12 here, back once again for more Minecraft. I believe that this is an episode number 43, and it is currently dark. I'm gonna have a quick nap in my bed. The idea today is to continue on with the building grind, but instead of do my old magic, it's there. We're going to actually build something today. And the thing I am fancying building is something maybe a bit more aesthetic than bounce than anything. Yeah, so my idea is that up this area here maybe just looks a little bit bland, and I'm tempted to build myself after killing this skeleton. I will get you. There we go. I'm tempted to build myself a water fountain. A nice little feature. So I'm going to start off just hacking out a corner of land. I've got all my diamond tools on me now for speed and efficiency purposes. So I'm just going to take a nice chunk of ground out here. And I will take a little bit more of that, just square it off nicely. So what I like to do is like sort of build frames around the dirt to mark off the regions that I want to build. So I think I'm going to go for, this is one edge, one corner. And I'll take that as well, and I will also, yeah, that'll do me. I'm just going to get, I'll start with cobblestone as the more of a, a foundation, the foundation and the template in cobblestone, and then we'll go from there and we'll start converting with proper stone. So that's quite a nice area to work with. Just cobblestone over this little bit, need to get that out, and we'll go here, all of this, and we'll go at an angle through here, so that more cobblestone. Are we on to normal stone? Back to stone, just right through here, nice and square. There we go. It's a nice area. Big enough, I think, for a fountain. If I start it in the middle, that should do the trick. Just want to put a bit of a floor in here, like a patio. Make sure it's all looking a bit prettier. I'm going to use my building blocks in these cases. Should I go across here? Yeah, there we go. Take these out and blocks across here. I've said we're building a water fountain and I haven't even started that bit yet. So there we go. Looking a bit pretty. Now on the bottom layer I'm going to put a load of these. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2, 2, should I take it further out that way and make it a decent sized one, or should I just cut it straight? Yeah, I'll go that way. We'll go through here. So first things first is just take a corner dirt out. And then we will go at it with the pickaxe. Don't do things by half measures. Make sure it's a nice symmetric fountain. Another idea I was having like a banister rail of flowing water. So for my staircase just there, either one or both sides, put together like the banister rail of water, which I think might look quite nice. Get those water features flowing. Go through here. So how are we looking? That's 3 when that was originally 4, so that needs to be 4, 4, and then come out at an angle. I will change you to a bit of that and that, and then angle, and then angle, and then there we go. Just make sure there's enough clearance around that one then, just so it looks right. We'll take another row through here. No half measures. Takes quite a lot of time, this building, and lots of swapping and changing of tools. So stone, 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 stone. They need to be stone. We'll get there eventually. This is the bit that probably takes the most time, to be honest, when building anything, is the preparation of the ground. As you start building stuff, you can just quickly plunk a load of blocks down, so we're not far off getting to where we need to be now. Any more stones, or we've got a bit of cobblestone here. We'll have to pick up this piece of coal just so it looks right. I think that's good enough for me. Yeah, I can work with that. Go on, Dirt, you go in there. So we've got our first template. Or, ooh, is that going to have a middle or not? It's not actually going to have a middle point at which to put the water down, but I can work with this. I'm sure I can work with this. So we're going to go for the stones. Up. Up. I'm not sure how high to take it. I think, is that high enough as a fountain? No, I've got an idea. If I go like that around each side, just to see if I can get a bit of direction on the water coming down, see if it'll flow in a bit of a different angle. I think if I put one there, it won't go across and down. So or should I go double on this one? And I need to get up there. So if I go like that, and I put my first bucket of water down, well, I just need to quickly get onto here and get these two bits. Just want to see how this water's falling. Make sure my visually looks very crooked underneath there actually, but is that the sort of effect I'm going for? I'm probably only going to tell once I get my second bucket of water down, to be honest with you, so get up, go on water, get on there, see what you look like, see if you're pretty. Yeah, it probably looks a bit crooked, but it should be symmetrical all the way around. It's got the same sort of uniform pattern everywhere. I think that works quite well as a fountain for that. It all falls quite nicely and it contains itself within all these bricks, so I'm going to call that successful. Now, for my cascade of water, it might be actually quite nice to have one coming down this side, off down here and catching a pool, and then if I don't fancy running and jumping onto the bouncy mass or running to try and jump and miss this concrete, I can run and try and jump into a pool of water, which might work out quite nicely. So I'll probably leave it as one water feature for this episode, and we can look at other ones again in the future. But it's nice to know that we can do a nice pretty job. I think the only thing that is missing from it is some lighting. So if I put just a small T pillar in each corner, in the Sidda's trademark way, there we go, and do another one over here, and a bit of a T, and then a light on top. Hopefully this just keeps the mobs away from the waterfall, which means that I'm not going to be chasing around in the future trying to contain the water as it's going everywhere. So hopefully this is a good move. No, I don't want to put another one up there, do I? I want to put a torch on there. There we go. Should I? I'm just going to put maybe a couple of torches on here. So 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. There we go. We've got a light pillar. We're getting there now. It looks like it's taken. We're making a bit of progress. Slowly but surely, the whole area will be concrete. I might have to start looking at doing some theme flower beds. So I've got all these flowers up here at the moment. So maybe cordon off little patches of grass like that in a ring of wood. Make like some nice wooden trough looking things and put some flowers in there. But I think for today that's some pretty good progress really. We've got our brand new waterfall with the sheep and the pig and the skeleton, as a matter of fact, and another skeleton. They were all admiring my work. Is that a pig or a sheep? That is a pig. Good work, Sidders, good work. And I think for that I'm going to run away to safety and boing, get down. And we'll call it there for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again next time for episode 44, more Minecraft goodness. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.